think that's where I'll stop because I don't want to shame this beautiful, beautiful musical instrument. It is a Taylor. It is a baby mahogany. And I say to you, baby, is this beautiful. Look at this thing. It's a 3/4 inch scale. 3/4 inch. And we're here today at Butchy Boom headquarters to talk about this beautiful guitar. I've been trying to play guitar for a very, very, very long time. Whether it be for arthritis or my fingers, whatever, I can't seem to get around the fretboard. I'm a little older, so I can't memorize like you guys can, much younger than me. So it's a lot of repetition. I have to be able to see both of my hands move, plus read whatever I have to read. Doing tabs, because that's only where I'm at. I can do a few chords here. Here's a G for you. And I think this is a C to some folks. There may be a little bit of a D. And I could probably even get you an A. Maybe. But I can get you a couple of things out of this baby. And I look forward to learning how to really, really play this. Over the years, I've played something like this guy here. I gotta be very careful. He's on loan from a private collector. This used to be actually my guitar. I tried playing this guitar. It was more frustrating. It had a lot of problems for me. I was gonna throw it away, and somebody said, I'll take it. He had to go to a Gore concert, and I went with him. He has some tickets that went backstage, and he's able to meet the folks, and this is what he got. I don't know if you guys can see this, but it's signed by all the members of Gore. Friggin' phenomenal group. Wear old clothes if you go, but it's a lot of fun. I say that as a country boy. I'm an old school country boy. The country of today, the country and pop, doesn't do much for me. I like it, but I'm old school. Hank Williams, George Jones, Conway Twitty, Freddie Hart, Waylon, Willie. Old school. But I like all kinds of other music, everything from Styx to ZZ Top to Ozzy Osbourne. There's this new guy I just heard today. He gave me a tweet on Twitter. Matt Jaffe. Jeez, what a guy. You ought to hear his stuff. He's at Matt Jaffe Music. And if you check him out, he's on YouTube also. I'm going to give you some information about it down below. But you ought to check out his 420 song. It is fucking awesome. Pardon my language. See, I said the F word. Didn't mean to do that. We'll bleep that out probably. But let me tell you about this guitar. I got to look at some notes because I really want you to know everything about it. It's extreme 3/4 inch. Dreadnought. Back and sides. Layered sable. It's tropical American mahogany. And this is gorgeous. I don't know if you could see this. The work in this, the detail. I feel like I'm on QVC. This is gorgeous. This is actually for a beginner. I know it's a little pricey, but for a beginner, for somebody like me, this is phenomenal. This is what you need. This is what's going to get me rocking and rolling with the greats. Okay, maybe I'll be on the stage there with Matt. Who knows? Okay, so the fretboard's ebony. Has pearloid dots for the fretboard inlay. The bridge is also ebony. The nut and saddle, you got all that there. A couple of things that you need to know. Truss rod's adjustable. I got to tell you about this. I fly out west a lot, and when I can't travel with a full-size guitar. I'm not so. That limits me from taking it, so I can try to practice along the way. Where we got this, they also threw this in. And I'm not sponsored by these guys, but I'm going to give them a plug anyway. That's Parkway Music in Clifton Park, New York. Great guys down there. If you're in the area, you got to stop by and see them. Tell them Butchy Boom sent you. They don't know who the hell I am, but you can tell them. And yeah, they're great guys. And that's where this came from. A couple of things. The body width is 12.5 inches. The body depth is 3 3/8 inches. The body length is 15 3/4. And the overall length is 33 3/4. And it does come with that gig bag, like I said. I gotta tell you, I'm looking forward to playing this. Taylor, if you're listening, I love it. I'd be really willing to try out other guitars to see if they made it easier for me. But just the fact that I can do a G without even looking, I can't even begin to tell you. I'm not even going to try to break the internet or YouTube by playing. Not yet. But I'd like to know if anybody's ever played one of these. Shoot me some comments below. If you want to hear it more, I can't play it, but I know somebody who can. I'll give you the information up here. Okay? What else do I want to cover? You know, I marvel at this because it feels like a piece of furniture more than it does a guitar. When you look at this thing, this big clunky thing, and then you got this. I mean, really, you got to look side by side. And I feel like I ought to audition for a QVC or something, but I mean, really, there's no comparison. Here's something else I noticed about this guitar. I'm not tone deaf, but I can somehow manage to take a guitar out of tune. I don't know how, it just happens, it does. Just looking at it, it goes out of tune. Anytime I've ever played it, I've never had to adjust the tuning. So if it works for me, it's gotta work for any idiot because, you know, that's me, I'm the Class A. So I really encourage everybody to get this Taylor. And it's not just any Taylor, it's the baby, and it's the Mahogany. And I don't know where else you'd get it besides Parkway Music in Clifton Park, New York. And if you don't know how to play guitar and you've been thinking about doing it, well, look, here's the truss rod adjustment. Here, I was looking for that. It's right there. I don't know, I've never taken the screws off, the two screws here, how that all comes apart, but it's right there between the strings. I don't know if you can see it. I don't want to do that. But it's a nice guitar. And I tell you, I know a little about music. As I said, I like country music. But I'm no stranger to other kinds. Rock and roll, some heavy metal, even some of the new pop, reggae. I've been to the Generation X concert. Was probably one of the greatest concerts I ever went to in my life. Wound up getting season passes to Saratoga Performing Arts Center. By the way, this is the original SPAC investors on Wall Street. So stop taking our name. SPAC, Saratoga Performing Arts Center, Saratoga Springs, New York, 12866. So, I'm looking forward, by the way, Live Nation, to getting our passes back. I need 2 of them, so please hurry up and give us our season passes back. I've heard a lot of music. I love music. Been around it all my life. My stepfather played guitar. He used to play with some of the greats. A long time ago, believe it or not, he played with little Loretta Lynn, little Patsy Cline. He's been around. And when I was a kid, I grew up listening to country music, played guitar. A lot of drunk stuff. They'd get all around the table drinking beer, playing their music. A good time had by all. And I've always wanted to do that. I've tried doing it a few times on this guitar. Many people have tried to teach me, and I've made more progress on this than ever before. Pardon my phone. With that said, I really want you to subscribe to our site, to our YouTube channel. We're really excited to be here. We've got a lot of stuff coming up. I'd be remiss about, I have to talk about one other thing, and that's Willie Nelson. Willie Nelson. I don't know if you've had a chance to listen to any of his new stuff. Do you know these old guys are still making music? Willie Nelson just put out a couple of different albums. One was a tribute to Frank Sinatra. If you like Frank Sinatra, it's a phenomenal album. Charlie Pride, just before he died, he just died of COVID, God rest his soul. He just put out a hell of a good album. Joe Diffie, before he died, he put something out too. There's a bunch of them. So, you know, don't give up on the old greats. They're still out there. They may sound a little older, but they're just, you know, a little more seasoned. Loretta Lynn, my God, she's still doing it. You know, so you have to check out these old folks. You know, some of their songs are worth taking a look at again today for you newer country folks, and some of you rock and pop folks too. You know, Dolly Parton's had more crossovers than I know of anybody else. Chris Christopherson's got some of the best music in the world as far as I'm concerned. You know, Bobby McGee. Who hasn't heard of Bobby McGee? When was the last time we heard a new Bobby McGee on the radio? We can do remakes, folks. It's okay. It truly is good music. You know, flattery and imitation, they go hand in hand. So, sometimes the new music, it's good, it's great. But sometimes those oldies can be brand new all over again with brand new artists, brand new feels. You know, I've seen country songs taken into hip hop that are just like, wow, out of this world. So, you know, with the guitar, I hope to give my small contribution at some point here on YouTube, hopefully with this guitar, to show the progress that I made. I'm not making any promises. I'm not a musician. I aspire to learn basic guitar so that I can sing and play a little bit of Hank Williams and some George Jones, and, you know, everybody knows he stopped loving her today. Well, I want to learn how to play it. So I hope that's not violating any YouTube rules. Again, you know, this kid, Matt Jaffe. At Matt Jaffe Music on Twitter. I bet you can check him out on YouTube too. I saw him there on YouTube. He's on my playlist. Oh, there was another girl I forgot. Oh, I'm so sorry I forgot your name. But you're on my playlist. And you're going to stay there because your music's phenomenal. And I'll make sure that your name's out too. It's down below. I am so sorry. I'm embarrassed. But that's the way it goes. We got some great things coming down the pike. I can't wait for you guys to see it. We're working hard. I know we're brand new. Your patience is, you know, with me is out of this world. My last video, so far I'm looking at 560 views, 49.7 viewing hours of me driving down the road. Unbelievable. Thank you guys so much. I mean, I am touched. Keep watching, okay? I don't know how much time I got left, but I'm ending it now. You guys take care, be safe, and get vaccinated.